Hello, I'm Pastor Jeremy Combs, and we're going to pause for a proverb. Let's go. Proverbs 4 and verse 8 says, Exalt her, and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor when thou dost embrace her. Have you ever been promoted? Boy, nothing feels better than to be recognized and rewarded for your hard work. Maybe one of the hardest issues for us to deal with in the business world is being passed over for a promotion, and then to make it even more bitter or worse would be that you're passed over for someone that is less qualified in order to meet a quota or some social political thing. Here's a guaranteed promotion from wisdom. If you will exalt, now that word exalt in verse 8 means to lift up. If you'll exalt wisdom, in turn, wisdom then will promote you. It's a win-win situation. Then, not only will wisdom promote you, it will then make you profitable. Here we're told when we embrace, again, this has the idea of to grab hold of, not to let go of wisdom, we receive honor. Who wouldn't want to receive promotion and profit, not just in the business world, but in all of life? So today what we need to do is we need to exalt and we need to embrace wisdom in our life. It's a decision you will not regret because it's a guaranteed winner. Verse number 9, she shall give to thine head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory shall she deliver to thee. Wisdom is a gift that keeps on giving. It's simple to receive, and the rewards just keep on adding up. In the last verse, we saw wisdom, when exalted and embraced, will give us promotion, and it'll also give us profit. We also see, as these benefits keep adding up, it gives us peace and pleasantness. Wisdom gives to our head an ornament. Now, that word ornament is not Christmas. It means a wreath, and it's the idea of it's a wreath of grace. Wisdom helps our thinking. Think about putting a wreath on your head. Helps us to our thinking to be characterized by kindness and favor. Much of our life is really spent worrying about attaining, and then we have to maintain that favor. Not so much for the one who seeks wisdom. This favor and kindness with others is like a fashion accessory for them. But instead of it making our outward appearance look good like a fashion accessory, wisdom makes our inward character look good. Wisdom also gives us a crown of glory. We're promoted for the beauty of our integrity. We go to verse number 10. Hear, O my son, and receive my sayings, and the years of thy life shall be many. One of the greatest fears of a parent is the premature death of one of their children. This pain would be exasperated more when the death seems to be the result of a poor or foolish decision. Solomon pleads here with his son Rehoboam to listen and to learn from the wisdom he seeks to pass on. Attached to this plea is a promise, and that is the promise of quantity of life for the one who listens, learns, and then lives out wisdom. Unfortunately, we know historically Rehoboam did not listen to Solomon, and this principle played out in the quantity of his life. Now, it wasn't necessarily the length of his physical life, but it was the length of his ruling kingdom. You look in the Bible, Solomon ended up reigning 40 years. Rehoboam, which would be his son, reigned 17 years, less than half. And then by the time they got the grandson, Abijam, he only reigned for 3 short years. So if you want to live long life, you need to be wise. And if you want your children to be blessed with that, we've got to teach wisdom. 2 more verses. We're going to cover a lot today. Verses 11 and 12. I've taught thee in the way of wisdom. I've led thee in the right paths. When thou goest, thy steps shall not be straitened, and when thou runnest, thou shalt not stumble. We continue on focusing on the promises of not just quantity, like in the previous verse, but now the quality of life. Solomon here teaches us that wisdom needs to be lived out, and as parents, we teach our children by living it out in front of them. They need a demonstration. Wisdom's not meant to be stored up and just set on. It's meant to be used. Solomon says that when we do this, our steps will not be straightened. The word straighten means to distress, to be anxious, to be frustrated. Wisdom helps us with the distresses of life. Life can be distressing. Wisdom's got you covered on that. Solomon also says, when you run, you won't stumble. When do we typically stumble? Well, when we're not paying attention. We're distracted. We're thinking about something, or we're not looking in front of us, and then we trip and we fall. So wisdom will help us in the quality of our life with the distresses and the distractions. So I tell you what, get wisdom today. It pays.